I'm going to run up here and then not have enough to attack. Probably. Yeah, not enough action points. So, spacebar. Oh, now it attacks. Out of combat? I don't think so. I gotta finish my combat first.
I am the internet's dorky grandpa. Glad to meet ya. Hope you stay.
Well, howdy, nearly senior citizen here. Greetings, boys and girls, and welcome. We are playing Dead State Reanimated because good game, and I found out just how much I was playing like an idiot because I actually read the manual and went through and played the tutorial again. Oh my god, was I playing like an idiot. So that's why we're doing Dead State. What I did was I started a new game, brought myself all the way up through the tutorial stuff. Now, same character as I was last time, same build and everything, so let's continue the game. Because right now, if you hit Z, it auto shows you what's available to be looted in an area. So, I have to grab what's in the spider's bag, which is a lot. You know, there's blah blah blah, yeah, you know, weightless because you can only carry so much. Bottom of it are the tags to separate the type. And then equip yourself, lose the you do that, you close this screen and you open up your inventory, and then you drag your items. Like I'm going to be using, this does 18 to 25 bludgeoning with 120% undead damage mod, and then this kitchen knife only does 3 to 10 with a slash. I'm going to move it to my secondary weapon. Now, 90% of this other junk is stuff that says, see down at the bottom, it says stocked at the shelter. I need to take it up to the big storage room and put it into the building stocks. Because you have to keep everyone filled with food and such to keep the whole thing going. Let's go grab what's over here. Can't move. Oh, yeah, there's a door in the way. See, and if you hit E and Q, double click makes you run. E and Q spins it. Ah, food and good stuffs. Okay, that's all here, so time to head upstairs. Time to run upstairs. Yep, it says to click on to your shelter storage, but that's good and bad immediately. Oh, I need to move my head or make my head a little bit smaller. Where's a good place for me to be? I think out of the way. Let me try this. I'll be right back. So I'm a lot tinier and I'm down in the corner now, but should be able to see pretty much everything except for, I think there's a tab that's like all, I think it is, you know, down there. Unique, supplies, all. That's pretty much all that you can't see or anything that would be right down in that area. So, okay. We take a look here. Shelter storage. See, that is a weapon, but that stocked at the shelter. Stocked at the shelter. You need that while you're using it. You need that as you're using it. Stocked at the shelter. 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 Shelter, because eating does not gain you any health. No need to have food out in the field. You heal on your own, but you need to have actual food for everybody to eat. Okay. Slap it over there and we hit stock, and boom, it is now up in use as stocks. You see, if you read that real quick, food doesn't do health. Also, you do not get experience for killing zombies. None. Zero. Combat gets you nothing. It's by solving goals. Achieving your goals. That way, even a non-combat character can stay leveled up as the combat characters and not doing combat. That's thinking. I like that. Now, as you see with the Z... I'm Z'd. There's like this over here. I'm gonna grab myself some goods, and then slap as much as I can. Did I hit that one correctly? Yeah, okay. And then throw that stuff over into storage, in the shelter storage. Okay, school locker. Yep, silly stuff. Even the tennis ball. That's a luxury item and it promotes morale. Good thing to have. Anything else to grab on this? Ah, another. These are... Oh, that's because the door's shut. These are semi-randomized locations and stuff in them. There we go. Anything else to grab down here on the first floor? Does not... Oh. There's another locker. Can't move to touch. Well, I'll be able to in a moment. Oh, silence. I'll call up my goal list in a moment. Wow. That's a lot of luxury items. Okay, let's see if there's any other things that from this angle look like they might be available. And Niemand ist zu Hause. So I'm going to run back here. It is 2:28 p.m. oddly enough. I'm going to slap, you see, stocked. That was a luxury role-playing game. How about that? Cigarettes, luxury items, chocolate bar food, stored at shelter. Just got to look at the end, see if it says shelter. What the heck? I must have accidentally moved it. Shelter, not shelter. In fact, that's something you actually put into here, I believe. So we slap those over, hit stocks, and boom, gone. So what you do is single charge bandage, and these have like X number of charges in them, I believe. Yeah, 0 of 20. No, it has 5 of 20 supplies in it. I don't know. Yeah, this one stays on its own. So when you go like this, actually, to equip, I would throw this as item 1 so it's easy to use. Item 2 so it's also easy to use in case I need to cure fatigue. My hamsters are just going crazy. Can you hear that high-pitched kind of squeaky noise? I had 3 baby hamsters, and that's them squeaking over there. They're about a week and some old. Okay. Another thing that's a good thing to do. Find Davis's office, which is right here, and listen to the radio. Can't move to the target. Oh, okay, she's on her way. Sarah Jane. I'll talk to you in a minute. So you see squirrel jelly with someone with the light on, eating a protein bar. Pay close attention. Bulletin straight from FEMA. Antibiotics daily taken will control but not cure it. Infected daily, take doses of antibiotics. Does same announcement. So yeah, if you get bit, or one of your allies gets bit, I don't have reanimated, which means I can't get bit and need antibiotics. But if one of the allies get bitten, you need to give them antibiotics, because in 3 days you die, and then rise again. So each day you give them antibiotics, it adds a day to that counter. So as long as you keep them up on antibiotics, you're doing good. Yeah, I might as well talk to Davis. Yes, there is, but it's the same chatter that we had. Would anything help improve your mood? Oh, call your daughter, deodorant. If I find any. Okie dokie, I need to go out and get those things for the fence. Because if a fence goes broken, unfixed, for 3 consecutive days, that's it. Game over. Zombies rush in, kill everyone. Everyone's eaten. So, I gotta get the parts to get that fence fixed. And fast. So I need to run out here. I'm sure there's a key to center it quickly on your character. I don't know if there is. M. And here, Leno Commercial. That's where the hardware store is. Off we go. That's Downtown Splendid. I made the mistake last time of running to Downtown Splendid instead of running to the shelter.
Huh.
Yep, time to be careful control. Because they talk about its tab goes between them. And C to check out stats, I for inventory and all that. You're active outside, you can right click to heal other people if you're in a satchel. And as it says, you can hit the J to move in a group or individually, but if you leave a person alone by themselves for too long, when you come back, they're dead. And then when you leave, you have to go back to a map grid, but if you leave anyone behind, they're dead. They are dead, dead, dead. So you see up here is that Diamondback hardware that I need to get to. So we are going to Diamondback hardware. Just like he says. About the what? Shh. Dead folks. Yeah, that's the thing. Hearing. Not so much seeing. They're really easy to kind of sneak up around as long as you're quiet. I discovered that. Oh yeah. Sarah is the leader. Sarah needs to go in front. Sarah Jane. Okay, fog of war. You only see things when they come into your line of sight. You are the same way. They won't notice you until you fall into line of sight or line of hearing. The less spatial awareness tend not to notice you until you're very close. Yeah, well, close is a relative term, of course. I think if I get much closer than this, it's going to detect me. So, into combat. Yup. Let's see, it's right is the turn order, which is this thing up here. So you get to see that. Switch from one weapon to another. You go down here and you can set active. You can also choose alternate attacks by right-clicking. Oh, there's a whole lot of stuff here. It's reload, medical satchel if you got to have it in hand. You got to be next to them, costs 4 AP. You can swap places with someone if you're right next to them. Party command, special orders. Suffer and inflict stats go up and down their status effects like dizzy, bleeding, etc., etc., etc. If the hit points go to 0, you're negative, and you're not healed from KO, you're dead. And if you die, that's it. Okay. Bit of adhesive. So I have to glue my teeth in. Okay. I'm going to run up here and then not have enough to attack. Probably. Yeah, not enough action points. So, spacebar. Oh, now it attacks. Out of combat? I don't think so. I gotta finish my combat first. Oh, you see here? You right click on them. Oh, well, it's her turn. I don't need to swap. I thought it was still his. So it's dead. Leave combat, and now it says time to scrounge around, find the stuff for the fence. Z. Z, of course, is what toggles things that you can see. I'll show you. I already showed you, but I'll show you again. Because you see? Boop, 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 boop. Now I gotta be careful, because having come through here before, I know that there is a Z. In fact, there's one inside that room there, too. Where is it? There it is. Okay. Where's my character? Oh, he's way over here, isn't he? And he doesn't have enough to get to anybody. This person does, though. And not enough action points. So that's going to be wonderful when the zombie goes. Which is like right now. Come on now, everyone. We're just trying to get to some safety here. Should be good. I do want that truck, though. I mean, I want what's in it. Boy. This is dangerous, scary old world here. Yep, there's the zomboids. Just stay quiet and they won't even see us. Hopefully that'll stay true over here. Oh, that's a lot of good stuff. Now, let's get what's in this van. Awesome. Okay, we are on our way out of here. That was a nice dizzying spin there. That'd be cool if you could go up that. Thought that was a single click. I think we're still doing good. Make it back to shelter, show you how that works out, and then we'll pass on. That makes it sound like we're all gonna die. Well, I didn't mean it that way. Okay, now back to the shelter. Not anything else, the shelter. Bison. Wow. They persist. So we brought back special items, food, luxury items, and parts. So they go brought back, everyone, good. Parts for the fence. Put them on the shelf and he'll organize it. They secured the inside, and everyone, okay, I will try. You have a good night. So now it's returning home. All the stuff is taken away from you. You know, you can explore, listen to stuff on the radio, speak with survivors, depending on how much time is left. You can move around the shelter, listen for the news, and there's nothing else to do. Just head to your bed and go to sleep. Didn't mean to do that. There's a lot of stuff to do. Like find the shelter storage stuffs. Since I keep forgetting where the bloody... Ugh, I hate losing it.
Huh.
Yeah. Huh, you. Okay, over here. Because there's still a lot of stuff here. Like that, not a very good weapon. Or the best. That one's pretty good. Yeah, 1 to 10 piercing, 8 to 18, 8 to... Well, that's pretty good. But bold. Huh. That's 12 to 18. Just a wood plank. I'll leave that here. Oh, lockpick. I'll keep hold of that. It just goes boom, and even when you hit stock, you see it's all still there. So I can keep this here and then just divvy it out to the people as we go. So now that that's there, though, I need to head to the cafeteria wherever the cafeteria is, now that I've lost that again. How can I lose these things? It's not... They're all in the same building. Like here. Oh, okay. Is this it? That doesn't look right. I don't see the board. Where's Davis then? God's above. I think he needs to tell me about the job board still. Where's your office, Davis? I'm lost. Bloody school. Okay. Or he'll do that in the morning, won't he? Yeah, like ask it. It's how do we improve the place? You know, feel safe. Talk to the others. So yeah, I'll go do that. So I got the stuff on the fence, so really I might as well head up to the upstairs and get some sleep. Although, are there any places like that? Apparently. And then somewhere in here, one of these rooms they made into, there it is, player's bed. But you know what? Before I forget, storage. How come it's so hard to find the storage no matter what? Okay. I don't know how I keep losing it. Well, if you like what you've seen, like what you've heard, if you can toss me a like, that would be great. And if you could subscribe to the channel or, you know, share the video, that too would be a very, very awesome thing. Oh, there we go. That's just that. There we go. Boom. Boom. You know, share the channel. Leave me some comments. Love comments. I read every single one of them, and I answer them the best I can with something, you know, intelligent, witty, erudite, philosophical. Or if I can't do any of that, I'll at least give you a +1 to show you that I've read it. And if you could follow some links down below, that would be awesome. And you don't have to, but it would be nice. I got like my Patreon page down there, and I have 3 wonderful patrons right now. Thank you very much. I need to ask all my patrons, do you want me to list your name in video when I list and thank my Patreon subscribers? So, Patreon patrons. So, all the different things to remember, and then I'm crazy. Anyway, it's hard to remember. And then, thank you for being a wonderful human being, and especially thank you for watching my videos. It is awesome. I appreciate that to no end. Now I'm going to rush upstairs, get some sleep, and then after, I'm pretty sure I've got to do the jobs list, and then we're going to call it. Okay, where was my room? Okay, here we go. And rest. So then it goes through, talks about the results at the end of every day. There's food, how much food brought in and used, consumed, possibly spoiled. You know, there's your morale bonuses and losses, one of the most important things, because every day there's a daily morale drain. Daily. Because, hey, you're living in a zombie apocalypse.
Huh.
You know, morale too low, they might decide you're a poor leader, might rise up and get rid of you. It's hard to say. The morale bonuses, morale penalties, mood. Each person has various mood. You know, so morale is the entire shelter, mood is individual. The number of days you've gone without antibiotics, yeah, it's important to remember. Bottom right, the amount of fuel consumed, and you know, no fuel, the generator goes out. Generator goes out, you're not going to have much morale, are you? I wouldn't think so. Ah, here we are. Please don't take my mom out there with you. I'll try my best to make sure she comes home safe. Yeah, it is. It is your mother's life. Just please don't take her out anymore. And then runs off. It's like, what a bitch. I mean, I understand, but still. Did you have the supplies for the fence? Yes. Great. Here we go. The task board. Okay. We got to assign them to the fence, parts, foods, and then we got to go out scrounging. And then they'll only work during the daytime. So I'm going to go look at that task board. Spare parts, and there's an abandoned well on the property. Try to get that going, definitely. So it's critical to using it in the far side of the cafeteria. I hate doing that. I don't know why I do. Now as I try to remember where the cafeteria is, it's like opposite the gym. Of course they always say that and then I forget. Here we are. Job board. Yes, there is, but we gotta get this done. Oh yeah, and middle mouse adjusts all this. So she has no job, Anita does, but Anita is coming here to repair the fence. 76, please. This will secure it. So she's working on it, and it's like 1.9 or 19. I can't tell if there's something on the screen or if that's a dot. Well, Davis Cray will find out. He has no job, so he is going to also repair fences. That's a dot because it's on both lines. 1 hour to fix the fence. But he's in party. Renee has no job. Hey there, Renee. You are going to be on fence repair. 8 hours? Before it was like 10 hours. Okay, 10 hours. Now it's 8 hours, which is 1 day. Okay. Yeah, and there's requires. Look at all that. Damaged wire, fence, mechanical skill, toolbox, item, and resources. Woof da. So then I got Sarah, Joel, and Sarah and Joel in the party. Oh, okay. 2-person party. Now we got the fence underway, the remainder of the ruined world. Be careful when scavenging, especially with guns, because it makes noise. Watch out and be careful of how they're all feeling. Upgrade to make people feel better. Luxury items. Not all decisions will be popular. Play politics. Don't panic. Read the manual. Knowledge is power. I read it. That's why I'm doing this whole lot better. Except now. I mean, I've got... Might as well find one of these people that's out here. Like Joel. You heal a hit point an hour. You feeling okay? Well, try not to think about it. Sorry, not a problem. Got a few questions. Like, what do you think would make this place better? Fence was sturdier. Rusty trombone? I don't know what that is. Okay. Oh, G was the goals list. That's right. So you see, Elaine Martin is disgruntled and uncooperative, so I need to find her. But you see, tops the goals list, there's the recurring goals, and then there's singular goals. One-time objective, fix the shelter fence. Each time you get to do that, you get skill points, and bottom right, statistics, and to do. Like find enough parts to fix the fence. Find toolbox. I guess I didn't get enough parts to fix the fence yet. Okay. Fence task is listed. Completing items on the to-do list. You can open accomplish things by doing thing on the to-do list. And then you hit G again to close the screen. But it's been long enough that thank you very, very much for watching. You take care. It's such a struggle to use this hand. And have a very, very, very good day. Take care. And I'll see you on the flip side.